Welcome to all the mystery and intrigue of football well after dark. This late night matchup when history says anything can happen. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, take on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass off.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. The
just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack makes it second down and forever. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Illinois.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Illinois 7, Northwestern 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this offense relies on a reliable running back who's certainly been able to step up and make plays when needed.
Yeah, and Chris, I think the thing that stood out to me in our production meeting yesterday talking to the coaches is this guy does the little things. It's probably why they give him the opportunity, whether it's pass protection, good job of being able to run and get tough yards in those short yardage situations, just a complete back. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A quick throw out left, complete.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And the running back takes the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They try to sneak it for the 1st. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
They'll give it to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Illinois 14, Northwestern 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Illinois has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They call the counter run here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has. Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to punt it away.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. It's a short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield. And they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Now comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He fires downfield. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to pass. It's Stone. Nice grab. It's Wagner.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Back to pass. It's Stone. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Dixon. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Outlier. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He gets loose. Slides to avoid the big hit. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now.
That makes the score Illinois 21, Northwestern 3.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Stone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the completion made. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set up for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The back's got it. He breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense on the field again. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. The back in motion now. To throw. It's Stone. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the fighting line and offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback still with the football. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A play action, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. He's going to hand this off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll feed the back again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
A running play called on 4th down. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
He finds some space.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback keeps the football. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They continue to roll up the score. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Illinois 28, Northwestern 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He lets it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Back to throw. It's Stone. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're able to get him down.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking right. This one caught. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. To the air, it's Stone. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this pass is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Outlier. Makes a quick grab. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And looking to throw now on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's the running back in the flat. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Stone. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Using his legs here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the football. Dumps it off to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down after that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. Wideout's now clustered. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. What a catch. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And he's got it again. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Try to convert with a sneak. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Illinois now operating in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Illinois. This offense is still clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Illinois 35, Northwestern 14.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Snags a quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Running back has it on a screen now. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
No gain on the play. First down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And first down for the offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.